Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for a live practice sampler here on Facebook. These practice sessions have been a fantastic way for us to stay connected during this time. Hopefully everybody is staying up and moving and healthy. For more online practice opportunities, including those offered by our presenter today, please check the list of virtual practice groups or VPGs on our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org, under the practice group tab at the top of the homepage. Our practice leader today is Jessica Kolbe. She is an IIQTC Tai Chi Easy Senior Trainer who's based in the Santa Barbara, California area, where she leads classes, workshops, corporate wellness programs, and private healing sessions. She has a long time and an award-winning television show, Qigong with Jessica Kolbe, which airs and streams on both TVSB and on demand on the internet. Jessica, delighted to have you with us again today, and you're going to be doing something special for our neck and shoulders. And I'm super excited about that because I think we can all use that right now, a little help with our neck and shoulder area. So thank you again for being here, and I'll let you take it away. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Christy. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. And today we're going to be focusing on our neck and shoulders. And let's begin. We're going to be seated. So if you're standing up, please make yourself at home. Find a nice chair. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. And we're just going to begin with a little bit of spinal warm-up before we focus on the neck and shoulders. And when you're seated, take a deep breath. Exhale with an ah. And again. And then just go ahead and move your shoulders nice and easy, really easy. And then roll them the other way. And let the head wobble back and forth. This is a little bit of spontaneous movement for the neck and head. Notice how it feels and notice what you hear. If you have tension or energy that might be stuck in the neck and shoulders, you might hear a little popping or crackling, or maybe even some pops. And then place your hands on your knees. I'll just adjust this a little bit so you can, well, you can't really see my knees, but that's okay. My hands are on my knees. And lengthen the spine. Pull on your hands just slightly. And then lift your heart to the sky and gaze upward. Now, we're not dropping the head back. It's a slight gaze upwards. Pull on your knees so you feel the nice arch and stretch of the spine. And then roll back onto your tailbone and let the chin rest on the chest. You don't have to see me. And let's stay here for a couple breaths. Sense the C curve of your spine. Your shoulder blades are widening. And then roll onto the pubis. And heart to the sky. Stretch, pull. You'll sense your ribs opening, the waist stretching. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, roll back. And then again, you're going to feel a little tension in the back, feeling the shoulder blades separate. And then let's roll up one more time, just waking up our spine. And hold here for an extra breath. And roll back. And let's hold here for an extra breath. And then bring yourself to neutral. And again, sense the feet on the floor and imagine the crown of your head is being pulled up to heaven by a silver thread. Tuck your chin just slightly and you'll feel your neck lengthening. And imagine your spine as a string of pearls. And go ahead at this time, shift the weight from one hip to the other. Sometimes our string of pearls is not quite straight. And we're just making little adjustments, relaxing going side to side, a little bit of undulation. Let your head flop. And then let's bring it back to neutral. Take a deep breath and close your eyes and imagine your string of pearls. Nice and aligned, a little bit of space between each pearl. And let's breathe into the spaces between each pearl. Tuck your chin. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale with an ah. Let it go. Smile to your mind and breathe in relaxation. And now let's let the arms dangle down. They're just resting at your side. Tuck your chin slightly as you lift the head and neck, and then let the left ear go to the left shoulder. Sense your right shoulder heavy. Get a nice little stretch in the neck. And then breathe up to center. And then right ear to right shoulder. And left shoulder is heavy. And then let's bring it back up to neutral. And left ear to left shoulder again. And then this time, drop the chin on the chest. And you're going to feel a little bit more of a stretch in the neck. Now, if this is too much, feel free to back off. You can lift your chin, but otherwise, enjoy the long, nice long stretch. And then bring the chin up, bring the head up to neutral, and right ear to right shoulder. And then let the chin drop towards the chest. And let's bring the head back up. And this time, let your left arm dangle down. So that it's getting into the spine a little bit more. Feel the ribs beginning to open up. Let's inhale up to center. And exhale over. And let your arm dangle. And bring it up. Now, let's do one more side bend. If it's okay with your shoulders, drape the arm up overhead. And you can let the ear drop to the shoulder again. And then let's come up. And then other side. And then let's bring the arm back down. Place both hands over your right knee on the outside. And let's twist. Start with your tailbone. And then the middle of the back, your head gazes backwards. Let your eyes look all the way around to the back, to your right. And then let's unwind. This is a modified snake climbs up the column. Place your hands on the outside of your left leg. And imagine the column is your spine, your vertebra. And the snake is the tissues of your body. So take a deep breath in and then twist a little further. Feel your muscles and tendons sliding around, twisting. And then let's come back to center. Unwind, and we'll do that one more time. Just warming up the whole spine before we focus on the neck. Think about your nice straight column, spinal column. Inhale back to center. And then let's exhale one more time. And stay here for a breath. And then come back to center. The hands can rest on the knees, and we're going to practice a lovely modified version of Wise Owl Looks Around. So let's drop the chin onto the chest and hold it there. You'll feel the heaviness of your head, sense cervical 7, the big bone at the top of the back, at the base of the spine, at base of the neck. And let's roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Now keep your eyes open and then roll so that you look up. And then the left ear to the left shoulder and down. And let's do that 2 more times. Slow, deep breathing. By keeping your eyes open, notice what you see. The wise owl looks around. Eyes are open, taking in everything that you see. And when you're complete, let's go the opposite way. I like to begin the circle with an inhale till my chin is up to the sky, and then exhale around. And let's do one more. And then bring your head to neutral. Now we're going to practice some turtle. Turtle is one of my favorite exercises for the neck and shoulders. So let's bring the hands to that shoulder level. And these are your turtle paws. And sense your shell on your back. Sense your tail sticking out of the shell. And your back legs sticking out of the shell. So the turtle teaches us several things. It teaches us to go nice and slowly, but it also gives us permission to withdraw into our shell when we need some time or some alone time, me time. So we're going to withdraw into our shells. And to do that, squeeze your shoulders way up. And now make fists and tighten your arms and bring the energy towards your navel. Tighten your feet, your calves and your thighs, and imagine them also withdrawing into your shell. So this is a nice big squeeze, squeezing the shoulders up, squeezing everything in, pull up and in on the pelvic floor. And then let's begin to soften. Soften the fists, the palms face outwards. And imagine you could rest your hands on your own shoulders. Take a deep breath. And then draw the arms down. Pull down with your elbows as if you were brushing tension and stress that's in the upper back. And then brush it off your hips. And then let's bring the hands up again. Let's withdraw into our shell. So we squeeze up. Make fists draw inwards. Draw everything into your navel. Pull up and in. Squeeze your feet, your calves. Tighten the belly. Squeeze it. And then let's begin to release. Take a nice deep breath as you inhale. Imagine your hands on your shoulders and draw down any tightness or stiffness. Brush it off. And let's bring the hands back up. Draw the elbows down. You want to feel that you're stretching the neck by drawing the elbows down. And now lift the chin up. You're going to thrust your jaw out. Looks funny, like a turtle face. And look up at the moon. Keep the elbows pulling down. And then bring the head back to neutral and then gaze at your navel and pull the chin into the chest. Take a nice deep breath. And then with the chin still on the chest, gaze at your left shoulder. So there's a little bit of a twist there. Elbows still pulling down. And then bring the chin back to neutral on the chest, and then gaze at your right shoulder. Let's bring the chin back onto the chest One more time, gaze upward, push your chin out. And then bring the face to neutral. Let's retreat into our shell again. So squeeze up. Make this get small, become tight. Go up and in on the pelvic floor. Squeeze the arms tight, thighs, calves. Now, an extra bonus for this is that we're pumping our lymphatic system. Whenever we squeeze tight like this, pumps the lymphatic liquid through our system, and then begin to relax. Palms out. Imagine your fingers are resting lightly on your shoulders, and then squeeze your shoulders just in your imagination. And then using your fingers, draw the stress and tension down your back. And then go ahead and roll your shoulders, make your head go whatever way it wants to. We're going to do some myofascial release for the neck. Let's bring your left hand up over towards the temple and the ear. And then this is an assisted stretch. So where I'm pulling down, getting a little bit more stretch into my neck. This shoulder is heavy, this arm is dangling. Now breathe into your neck. A lot of energy gets stuck in our neck. You know, it's this little passageway from our body up to our head. And energy gets stuck. That's why we're often sore necks. And then begin to lift the head back to neutral. And now push the head into the hand and pull the hand into the head. So there's some dynamic tension. My head is pushing into the hand is pulling this way. Push, push, push. And when we're going to release in just a moment, we're going to move our heads lightly. And I want you to listen. And go ahead. Listen. Wobble. And then let's do that on the other side. Pull, assisted stretch. If you want, you can also look down or wiggle. This kind of work releases old tension, old trauma in your body. If you've been in a car accident or had whiplash or something, this is really helpful. And then let's bring the head back to neutral and push into the hand and pull into the head. And then relax, little wobble. I might do both sides. I think I might have done the same side twice. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we'll do the other side. And then push and pull. And then go ahead and listen. This time, let's interlace the fingers behind the head. And go ahead and draw the elbows in and chin to the chest. Assisted stretch down. And you get to decide how much you pull. Take a deep breath into your neck. And then let's pull up to neutral. And same thing, push into the back of your hands. Head pushing back, the hands are pulling forward. And then release and listen. Wobble. And now both palms on your forehead. And push into the palms, push into your head. And then release, wobble, and listen. And do a little movement, anything that feels good. And then we're going to continue with a little bit of neck massage. And I'm going to show you some wonderful techniques. And this first one, let's start with the left hand. And we're going to curve the fingers in. So there's a little cup. I hope you can see that okay. And place it on the back of your neck. So look over your right shoulder and begin to twist your head so you face towards your left. And we're pulling the fingers across the neck. Take your time here. And then when you're finished, go back to the other side and pull the fingers, apply some pressure. Now you can lean your head back into your hand. You can also move your neck and shoulders, get into those spaces. And let's do another one, and then we'll all get on the same page. Let's bring the hand up as high as you can towards the occiput, right where the neck and head meet. And then let's bring it down to where the shoulders are, closer to the T7, and pull it across. And then somewhere right in between, right in the middle. Take a big breath and exhale with an ah. And let's do one more. A gentle wobble here, nice and easy. And we're gonna do the same thing at the other hand. So make the cup with your fingers, look over your shoulder, and just enjoy. This is luxurious. This is taking time for you. Thank your neck. You might notice some releases or cracks, but I know that you'll definitely notice later today that your neck and shoulders feel great. And keep going. I see a chiropractor, and he tells me that if everybody rubbed their necks for a couple minutes a day, he'd be out of business. So as much as I love to support my chiropractor, just know that you can really do yourself a service if you rub the neck. And let's all go up to the top of the neck near the occiput and lean back into the fingers. And then down towards the shoulders. And then somewhere in between. Exhale through your mouth, blow it out. And let's do two more, wherever it feels good. Again, it's fine to move around, get into those places. Maybe you'll find a bubble or a knot. Give it a little shake. And now make fists, and we're going to use the knuckle of the little finger, and that'll go right into the occipital ridge. And so I just pull down towards the earlobes, and then I push back up and pull down and up. You can also use your spear fingers to push the occipital ridge, but I kind of like the knuckle. It goes in a little bit deeper. It's like the perfect size. Rubbing, it hurts so good, if you know what I mean. Nice deep breath. And nice. And then let's make spear fingers. And we're going to go into the occiput. And the occiput is that bowl right at the top of your neck, right at the base of the skull. And so find the occiput. And I'm just going around. I'm pushing kind of in a circle, semicircle with each hand. The Chinese call this the jade pillow. And it's the center of your dreams. So if you have old dreams that aren't going to happen, go ahead and rub them out, making space for new dreams. And then let's take a hand, and all I'm doing is I'm pulling the skin in towards the spine, working my way down. And I like to get two hands involved here. Another deep breath. Gentle shake. Let's take our left hand and assist it with your right hand and pull it over to the shoulder and give the flesh on top of your shoulder a nice squeeze. And then using those spear fingers again, I even engage like the index, middle, and ring finger, and I start to make circles. And the other hand is pulling the elbow closer so I can access. And again, you're going to find some spots that say, "Ooh, rub me, please." You can take your fist and pound on the neck or the neck or the shoulder. Bring it up into the neck if that feels good. And then let's go on to the other side and start by just massaging, getting those fingers in there. And then using that other hand to assist. Oh, I found a good spot. Releasing stress and tension that's held in our muscles. Yeah, good squeeze. And very nice. And let's take a little break, a little check in. Tuck the chin slightly. And breathe from your tailbone all the way up to the top of the head. And as you exhale, sense your body melting. Tension slides down, muscles relax. Let's take the deepest breath of the day. And then let it go. And smile to your mind. And let's be happy that you got in a little bit of neck massage today. And we're going to do a couple more exercises in the few minutes we have left. And this one is called the swimming turtle. I think we'll just stay seated for the rest of the time rather than standing up. But so swimming turtle, this is, the palms are down, and I'll go sideways so you can see my head. And then we do the breaststroke. The palms remain down, and I push my chin forward. My face is not, it's away from my spine. And then as the fingers come into the heart, I draw my head back. My chin is slightly tucked, and hopefully my head is right on top of my spine. Let's inhale, push out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then draw the back of your head back so that you imagine your neck is right on top of the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Draw it back. Tuck your chin. And let's do 3 more. So here, the turtle slides forward, the turtle head slides forward and back. We're not withdrawing into the shell like we did earlier. But the turtle is in no hurry to get where it's going. And let's take that energy of the turtle and think about the energy of not hurrying, trusting that we'll get to where we're going when we get there. Fill your arms up with the turtle energy. And now the turtle dances with the moon. Imagine you're holding the moon, and we do a little twist. And then come back to center. Inhale at center. And then twist. Inhale, center. And exhale. Turtle dances with the moon, holding that symbol of wisdom and hope, inspiration. And let's do 1 more each side, breathing in wisdom. We'll hold at center. The wisdom, the light of the moon, female energy, nice, cool energy. Take a deep breath in and become full. Fill your arms. And then let's deliver the wisdom of the turtle into the lower dantian, hands on the belly. Relax your shoulders. Last exercise, the turtle watches the butterfly. And here we create a figure 8. So I'm just gonna pretend my hand's a butterfly. I'm gonna look down, and then I look up, and then I come through the heart, look down towards the hip, and then out to the side, up and down. And I don't have to pretend it's a butterfly. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Last one. And then we're going to reverse. Let's do 4. And you might hear those little pops again. See where your range of motion is. And if you like, you can bring your whole body into it. This last one, a little spontaneous movement. See what happens. Let's rub our hands together. Place the hands on the neck, lengthen the spine, deep breath. And thank your neck. And then bring your hands to your heart and give yourself a little bow, acknowledging all the massage and stretches you did for your neck. And it has been such an honor to be with the Healer Within Foundation Facebook Live again. And until I see you again, be well.
Jessica, I know I speak for everyone when I say, wow, timely, wonderful practice. I feel fantastic. So thank you so much, as always, for contributing your time and talents here. We so appreciate it. I want to remind everyone that if you're looking for Jessica's classes or other online practice opportunities, you can do that at our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org, under the practice group tab at the top of our homepage. And we have recently added about 5 or 6 other offerings that we've learned of. So there's a lot of variety there and a lot of opportunities to practice virtually with people all over the country and even outside of the country. So meet some new people. Also, if you have missed any of our online practice offerings here, you can always catch up on Facebook through our videos at our Facebook page. Or also, if you go over to YouTube, we have our own YouTube channel now. Simply search on Healer Within Foundation there at YouTube and you'll find us. We ask that if you please subscribe, we would appreciate it. Helps us to grow our reach and our footprint there and ultimately get these practices into the lives of more people. So appreciating you for being here today, appreciating Jessica as always for volunteering and leading us in a beautiful practice today. Want to wish you all well, and until we meet again, may all be well. Thank you so much.